What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Johnny, and you're on Johnny TV. And in this new video, I will be showing you guys how I install my glow gauge faces from eBay onto my 95 Accord. I'm gonna first be showing you guys how I put the actual gauge faces onto my cluster. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys the actual installation process onto the car. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Once again, if you guys don't understand something or have any questions, comment section, I will answer you guys. So yeah, thumbs up. Okay, y'all. So what I'm going to be showing you right now is the actual installation process of the faces onto the actual cluster gauges. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and explain to you guys some of these things that I found out along the way. Having this out of the cluster is going to make it much easier to go ahead and slide this over the needle, because supposedly these holes right here are made big enough so that you can just slide this through the needle and have it laid on the face like that. One more thing I have to explain real quick. As you guys know, these gauges are from eBay, so they're not going to be perfect. They have their imperfections. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one right here. If you can tell, the hole where the screw goes on this one does not line up, so that's, it's not going to be a big problem. I have the solution for that, but I just thought I'd show you guys that. Number two, for some reason I thought it was a good idea to put the connection up here, literally right in front of these other two gauges, because if we go ahead and put this one right here, you're going to have the same problem here. It's going to be covering this gauge. But I have a solution for that. What I'm going to do right here is I'm probably going to take these two screws out. I'm going to loosen this face up. I'm going to loosen the whole pretty much cluster, the whole gauge up pretty good, and run these wires. I'm not sure if you can tell, there's like a little space like down through there that leads up here. But yeah, I'm gonna hide this connection under this face, and then just pull the wire up through this little seam up here and out through here. And then the second thing is, you're gonna have to make some modifications here in order when you put your the little plastic covering back on. You're gonna have to modify where the wires are gonna come out through. So say this one's gonna come out right here, and this one's gonna come out like right there. So you're gonna have to make some little cuts in the plastic right here so the wire can sit in there. And you're gonna have to do the same thing for up here. If you run the wire, say something like this, we're gonna have to cut the plastic right here. But yeah, you guys get the gist of it. Here's one of the big reasons you need to cut that little slit where every cable is going to come out through, because when you put this cover on it, it's not going to sit all the way down because those wires are interfering. To get that little cutout for the wires, I actually did something really crazy. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I pretty much melted it. I went ahead and used my my little solder gun, my little solder tip. So all I gotta do is just plug it in and wait about 2 minutes, and it's gonna get really hot. I mean, I'm telling you, this thing is real hot. Melted this thing in no time, and I'm gonna be doing that here, for up here, and for up there. And that way, we'll have a beautiful spot for our cable to sit straight through. Got my car right here. Let's go ahead and check the interior out real quick. So yeah, I got my clutcher gauge out. I pretty much got, all this disassembled. I'm gonna be showing you guys why here in a second, but right now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm actually gonna be looking at which one of these I actually have to tie into. So let me find it and I will show you guys. You want to tie into your original dimmer switch. You're gonna be using, you're gonna be tying into the black one, which is your negative, and then this far one right here, which is your red one, that has that black stripe on it. And that one turns on when you flip your when you got your white switch flipped. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this razor right here. I'm gonna cut this wire, and I'm gonna cut the black wire. I'm not gonna saw it in half. I just want to expose some of the copper in there, so I can test my my actual gauges and see if it will work if I hook them up to this. So I'm gonna be wiring this stuff up on the original dimmer switch. They come with this little controller right here to minimize and maximize your lighting. Now the wiring we're doing is going to be based off of the controller, because these faces come with their connections right here that will connect to these, and then these all route back to your controller right here. So these are the wires that we're going to connect to that copper that we just exposed. So yeah, so I got these wires peeled and exposed. So now what you want to do is you want to grab the wires from your actual controller and go ahead and peel these. Well, I mean, you don't have to peel these. You can probably just touch them to it, and it'll work. But I'm gonna just go ahead and peel these a little bit more anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna test it out and we'll see how it goes. So these gauges actually come with these wires right here, and all you gotta do is pretty much just hook them up to the wire on this. You hook it up here, and then you use this other wire right here. This is the one you're going to use to get your power from over here. And it comes with a little like controller. You got green, you got blue, minimum, maximum, whatever for the lights. And yeah, once you put it in, you might want to find a good place to tuck this in. I'm probably gonna tuck it like down there somewhere, maybe under my AC vent or something. But yeah, let me go ahead and hook these up right here. I'm gonna flip the key, and I know it's bright, might not be able to see the light, but whatever the case is, I'll come back when it's a little bit darker and try it out again just to show you guys on the video if these lit up or not. So yeah. Alright y'all, I am outside again, and as you guys can see, it is darker out here, so this is the perfect chance for you guys to see how these lights are going to light up once they are hooked up. So let's get straight to the point here. Alright, I think I have a okay connection for the purpose of this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our keys, we're going to put them in, and we're going to go ahead and switch We can go ahead and do 2 switches. So 1, 2. And what you want to do now is technically, once you hit your lights, those should come on. So let me go ahead and turn this up full power. Okay, it's already max. No, never mind, it's not. Now it is. So once I flip the switch, those should come on. And let me see. Here we go. Boom, way it work. Let me go ahead and turn my flash off, and I'll show you guys how it looks in complete darkness. Alright, we're in complete darkness. Let me go ahead and try to turn these on. And boom. Yes, sir. These are actually looking really, really, really good. Just gotta fix that one, obviously. Get it up right, but yeah. Now I just gotta put these back in the actual cluster itself, and you know, reassemble that. I'm gonna record myself actually doing all that so you guys can see that process. And well, yeah, guys, this is what these are gonna look like. So you